Guys, this is it. The shootout is going to happen. I had a chat and I can bench test it. So what we're going to do, we're going to put it in 3 different games and then we're going to run 3D Mark. So first I'm going to bench the card I own, the 6900 XT from Sapphire, and then we're going to put the Red Devil up against it. I want to know, what do I expect? Do I expect tallerness? Difference in performance? Let's find out. Hey guys, this is the Last Game Hunter. I am Paul. I am back to do the shootout, what I really wanted done. So my 6900 from Sapphire, the XT, 16 gig GDDR6 versus Power Colors Red Devil limited edition 1 of 500 card, which we now know is 212 out of 500. Pretty cool, I gotta say. Up against what now looks like a dwarfed card when you look at the size here. It's just absolutely crazy and kind of embarrassing. It's thicker, it's longer, it's taller, but is it better? During these bench tests, I just want you to know that everything was just set at max, ultra, whatever, epic, whatever it is, and the cards were not tuned in any way. Everything was just left alone. The AMD software was tuned identical. It was actually a factory reset on Adrenaline 2020 to run both cards. So no tweaking, no nothing other than fans at full blast. And that was just to make sure I'm not hurting either card when I push them like this, just to keep the heat out as they are fan cooled, and this is a warm room. So the results will have to vary on that based on out of the box experience. And that is what I want to show you, out of the box experience. So let's just get right to it. Let's put the 6900 Sapphire up against the 6900 Red Devil and find out who is on top. we have the results. A little disappointed in my Sapphire, gotta say. Not overly disappointed. We gotta remember the Sapphire is a reference card. It's the card that came out day one. It's the card that I got pretty much day whatever. Then there is the Red Devil. Now the Red Devil is a amped version of this card. Just seeing the 3 8-pin power connectors versus 2 8-pin power connectors was enough to scare me. It probably had hair falling off my arm while I was touching it. It was just unbelievable why a card could use so much needed power connectors. But my 850 Platinum power supply from Be Quiet handled it no issues. So the 850 and up is your sweet spot. That is where you need to be on a 6900 XT, in my personal opinion. Anything smaller than that just maybe isn't enough with other components going on in your computer. That said, it handled both cards full tilt, maximum during the bench test. And I have to say that they both did very well. They both were very well. In the end, when we did 3D Mark, you've seen the stats in the games. You could make your own decisions there as, you know, the charts. But in the end, 3D Mark set a bit of a standard. It not only beat my card, it made my CPU look better. It actually brought the CPU performance up on numbers. Not only did it beat my card was pushing 165 plus frames per second in 3D Mark, and this was 170 frames per second in 3D Mark. Now that's kind of what we expected. If it was a beat, we didn't expect it to be like wipe your whole entire clock here. They're still both 6900s. It's just this is a tweak card versus a reference card. And we knew that the AIBs were going to make the cards perform better than the reference cards. I knew that. But I also wanted to make sure I had a card to actually run and not wait around and not maybe get an AIB card, as we see now with the big shortages. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, because it's not very often I get the opportunity to put two 6900 XTs up against each other, that one is reference and one is AIB, to know what you get. Why are you paying a little more? Now we know. So other than the bells and whistles of the little keycaps and stuff, which were really cool, don't get me wrong, is it really worth the money? That's a better question. In my opinion, I'm going to say absolutely not. Because in the grand scheme of things, 5 to 10 frames per second at best is not enough for me to jump the bandwagon and spend $200 or $300 more, or fall for scalper pricing. So if you got your hands on either card, don't be disappointed. It's very nice to have it, but it's also nice to see what is capable when an AIB gets their hands on a card, such as Red Devil, the power color Red Devil. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I'm sad that my card lost this war, but it was inevitable. There's going to be AIBs out there. Of course that are going to be the Sapphire card. Sapphire in my heart is probably one of the best next to the Gigabyte brand. If you go with an Aurora's card, I'd love to see that if I can ever get my hands on one. And the Asus water-cooled one, the AIO one, oh man, would I like to try that one out. So anyway guys, till next time, this has been all fun and games. There's an oldie. But till next time, game over.